Let's start file, new class, and we're gonna call this one, I don't know, substrings. How to work with substrings. I don't have anything in mind, so I'll call this fun with substrings. Let's see how substrings work. Import java .util .scanner. Scanner ID input device equals new scanner parentheses system.in. System S. Okay. So let's define string text, and this text is gonna have the value saying, let's say, fun in the sun. Fun in the sun, we'll call that, and semicolon. So that's a string, and it's given the initial value fun in the sun. I want to show you how substrings will work there. If you want to use that, for example, if you want to count how many characters in that, I can say int, tab, this line, int, integer k, equals text dot length and that will tell me the length, how many characters in that one. And let's print that one, syso we'll say number of characters is, and let's print k plus k. I think that's a lowercase k. Let's save this one and run it. And it says 14. Let's count. Starts with F. That's 1, 2, 3. The space is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There are 14 characters in fun in the sun. So that's what the length function gives you, how many characters in that string, counting the spaces. So syso let's say looking for the I, the character I. I want to know what is the index of that? What is the location? The location, I'll just say that, what is the location of I is what location? And to get the location of that, I need to tell them, here's the plus sign, text, and dot index, they'll give me the index of, capital O, and now let's put that character there, single quotation, because that's a character, I. Let's print what the location of that one. Now keep in mind, F, the F character here is in location 0, not 1, that's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, should be 4. I should be 4. That's location 4. Now notice n showed up 3 times. So let's try that. Let's copy this. And let's have them tell me, I don't have enough space here on this. Command C. Let's Command V here, copy that and paste it. Well, that's from last time, last program, I guess. Let's copy this again. I can't highlight it without going, here we go. Copy, let's paste it. Let's put the location N here. Now we have 3 N's. I'm curious to see which N is going to give me. Could it be the first one? System, I forgot the capital S here. Notice it gave me the first one. That's location 0, 1, 2. So what about if you want that N? Or that N after the I? Or if you want the last one? Well, if you want the last index, the last N, copy that. Command V. So that's first N here. If you want that, then you got to tell them you're looking for the last one. Can I say last index of N? Notice last index of N, it gives me a syntax error because I got to tell them after which one, comma, 3, after the third one. And that will be which one? That's 4, 5, 6. That'll be this one. Oh, forgot to save it. Oh, we forgot here. Last index. It should be capital I here when you do 2 of them. Last index after the third one. Now, if I don't put after the third one, if I go like this, does that give me the last one? The last N, does it give me this N here, the 13th location? Let's see. And that gives me the last one. But if I want to be after this one, if I want to get that N there, then, so this is the last N. And now let me copy this one again. Copy. Shrink the font a little bit there so I can write more stuff. So here we go, Command V. If I go last index, comma, after the third one, after the third character, that's 0, 1, 2, so, or I can say the first index. Instead of last, I said the index N after, so index here of, because not really the last one, index I, index of N after the third one. Location of N after index 3. And that will give me actually this one here. That'll be 6. Is it 5 or 6? Let's see. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. It is 5. Remember, the first one is 0. What else can I do? Let's try another one here. So I'll leave this one alone. Come on. There we go. Let's take another string. String text2 is going to equal to, let's say you put the name here like Z Haddad. And now you want to separate, oh, text, no space here. I want to separate the first name from the last name. So this section, separate first and last name. Well, to separate that, maybe what you want to do, you want to find out where that space is. So we'll go integer I equals text2. I use text txt. Text2 dot index of, show me where the space is. Oh, space, not. That's a character. Tell me, where is the space and what location? So in this case, the space for Z Haddad will be 0, 1, 2, will be 3. So the space and location 3. Then I can say a string. That's the first name, first, equals. Is going to be the text. I'm going to use substring here. Text2 dot substring from what location? From location 0, that's the beginning index, comma, to the file index, which is I. I is the space. That becomes the first name. And string last name equals text 2 dot substring from location k all the way to the length. Oh, I never asked for the length of that. Well, it can't be really k, it has to be k plus 1. And if you want, you can ask for the length of the name. So let me do this here. int length equals text2 dot length. Give me the length of that text. So now Z Haddad will be what? The length of it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to go to what? Length minus 1. Why minus 1? Because the first location is actually a 0, location 0. So this one, for example, when we said you have 14 characters, the location of the last one is location 13. So Z Haddad, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 characters. So the first one is 0. 0 to that space is going to be the first name, and last name is going to be from k plus 1, which is this one, all the way to n minus 1. And let's see if it separates them. Sys-O. Let's print the first name. First name is plus the first. And let's do the last name. I'll just copy this one. Print line last name now. And that'll be lost. Let's see if it does what it's supposed to do. Keep forgetting to save. String lost. text2.substring from k+1. Main program Java. Begin 15. String. Not sure where the error is. Let's see who's calling me. So again, when I ran it, I get a syntax error here. I'm not sure where the problem is. I'm saying use text2. I'm just looking to see if there's any typo in it. Text2, txt2, substring from 0 to I. Well, I is going to be the space. So that should have really Z in it. And this one, when you say k+1, starts with H. If you don't give it an ending, comma ending, the default always to go all the way to infinity. That should work. Again, I just downloaded this program from the web. For some reason, on this Java package is not working. Let me try just a different way of doing it. Instead of doing it that way, putting them there. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, I already cut it. That's okay. Instead of putting that in first, let's just print it. Go text2 dot substring from location 0 comma to location I. That should show me Z. Let's see if it prints Z. Let me block this one and see if the problem in that one here. So first name is, and print that. text2.substring 0 through I. I wonder if I have two spaces there. Let me just see if there's two spaces here. Nope. So let's make sure it's only a single. Let's do this from single space. That's correct. Index of, capital O, not 0. Just gotta make sure. Index of space. Let me block this one here. Maybe that's where the problem is, that one. Oh, here's Z. Yep. So the problem is it doesn't like this line. So let me take it out. Now, most Java programs, you can say last name is, and you go, instead of last, you go text2. Let's see if this will work here. Dot substring, and that's from where? From location I+1. Close the parentheses. If you don't give it a comma and a closing, that goes all the way to infinity. Substring, missing an I, from I+1. That means all the way to the end. That'll be the last name. Let's see if that will work. Oh yeah, it did work. Here we go. I don't know why it didn't work before, but that's what substring is. So that we took the name, we separated the first name from the last name. We asked the machine to go find out where the space is and use that actually to separate the first name from the last name. From 0 to that one is the first name, and from the one after it all the way to the end, that's the last name. That's just an example how substring works.